Hi, Timmy. Welcome to our second G-Team video this week. And no, I don't plan on bombarding you with videos every week. But I did want to send this video to you today for two reasons. One is I want to offer you some value as a G-Team member. And I'm going to do that by answering a question that I receive on a regular basis. And number two, I want to ask you your opinion about a songwriter's service I am considering developing and making available to songwriters. So I would appreciate if you watch this video all the way through. And then, if you would, please email me your response, negative or positive, what you think, what you like about the idea or don't like about the idea. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Wish I had $1 for every time I've had this question asked of me. Mickey, how many songs do I send to a singer at one time? How many songs do I send to a singer at one time? I'm going to answer this question several ways to give you some food for thought so you can make an informed decision and come to a conclusion that you think would be most beneficial for you. You ready? Okay. Number one. Most singers expect you to send 2 or 3 of your most well-crafted songs. I want to say that again, but a little differently. Most singers believe you're going to send 1, 2, or 3 of your most well-written songs. That's it. Okay. Number 2. One of the best ways to know how many songs to send to a singer is ask them. Yeah. I remember I asked a singer one time, and she told me send as many songs as you can. She liked the process of going through songs. Most singers do not like the process. Some of them will actually get offended if you ask them questions like that. They shouldn't. I know it sounds silly, but again, they think you're going to send just 2 or 3 of your most well-crafted songs. And they feel like that if you send your most well-crafted songs, if they like them, they will let you know, maybe. And if they want more, they'll ask you for more. But if you can work around the offense, if you know the singer, or if you can learn more about them, know how to approach them, honestly, I think one of the best ways to know how many songs to send to a singer is to come right out and ask them. Number 3, this is probably the most safest and maybe even the most fruitful way. And this is in 3 sections. Ready? Number 1, send 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 of your most well-crafted songs. And send them 1 song per 1 email. Include in the body of the email the lyrics of your song with your name, email address, and phone number. Put your name, email address, and phone number in and on everything, because singers don't always keep up with things. Trust me. So put your name, email address, and phone number on everything. Okie dokie. The reason why I say put 1 song per 1 email, and I won't get lengthy with this, I'll just kind of put it in a nutshell, is it's in regards to file size. You know, big files can tend to get in the way. So file size can help you or hurt you. Okay, so once you got your your MP3 attached, you got your lyrics in there with your name, phone number, and your email address. And by the way, don't put a bunch of stuff in there with your lyrics. Don't put scriptures and explanations and all that kind of stuff. Just send the words, okay? All right. Get those sent off. And then, let's say you sent 3 songs. Send a 4th email. And in the 4th email, say, thank you so very much, and express your gratitude. And let them know that if they like what they hear, you'll be happy to send them 2 or 3 more, either by way of CD or by way of email, but you'll be happy to email them 2 or 3 more songs if they would like. Also, if you have what I refer to as a demo page, that is a web page either on your website or on a website like SoundCloud or Reverb Nation. Let the artist know that you have songs on your demo page, and they're welcome to go there as well. Now, some songwriters will just send out an email and say, if you want to hear my songs, then you're going to go to my website and listen. I'm not sending any demos. How arrogant is that? All right. Those kind of writers don't get songs recorded very often. They're very offended. The artists are very offended by that. If they're asking you to send songs, then send them songs. Okay? Send them songs. However, once you've sent them 2 or 3 songs, let them know that you'd be happy to send a couple, 2 or 3 more, but also you have a demo page, and they're welcome to go and listen to songs on the demo page. Some artists like that. They like going to a demo page. Some don't. Okay? So you're going to have some that'll go and some that won't. But for those who will go, it could open some doors for you. And on your demo page, it's going to consist of a good-looking picture of you. Not that you're good-looking. A good-looking picture of you. I don't know. You might be beautiful. But, just something that's decent, okay? A decent picture of you. They're going to be able to see a bio. They're going to be able to see your email address very plainly. You're not going to make them search for it and jump through hoops to try to get in touch with you. And if the music player can have, 5 songs or 10 songs on it or whatever. So that's always handy. And by having a demo page, it does several things, which I won't describe in this video, but I will tell you this. It kind of helps take the sales pressure off. They're not having to deal with the singers will not have to deal with the songwriters constantly just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's one thing that really irritates them. And when they've got 50, 60, 100 songwriters that are emailing back and forth, their email box gets bombarded, and all these songwriters are saying, I'm sending you all these songs, and I want you to reply to me, and blah, blah, blah. They're not going to, beloved. It's too overwhelming. So when you've got a demo page that you can invite them to, it kind of takes the pressure off. And they can go at their leisure, listen to your songs. If they like what they hear, they see your email address there, and they can contact you. So really, that's a good way. Send 2 or 3 of your well-crafted songs. Send another email saying thank you, and I'll be glad to email you 2 or 3 more, or send you 2 or 3 more by way of CD. And I also have a demo page. You're more than welcome to check out some songs there and let me know what you think. And then give them 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or whatever, and then come back and just send a very polite email saying, hi, just touching base with you. And don't pressure them. Just let them know you're just touching base, because sometimes they forget. And sometimes they forget on purpose, which I won't go into that either. So anyway, I have sent songwriters to websites where they could get I was going to say profile page. It is a profile page. Basically, it is a demo page. And some of those websites, like SoundCloud and Reverb Nation, have a good service, but it's a little techy for some writers. And so what I'm thinking about doing is, what do you think about me providing a song demo page service on a separate website from gospelsongwriter.com? Now, we used to have profile pages, demo pages on gospelsongwriter.com. I'm pointing to my computer right there. And the demo pages worked. The problem is, when the artists went to demo pages, they weren't so inclined to submit a lead. So some of our writers were saying, I'm not getting any leads. They like the profile pages, but some of the writers weren't even getting, messages through the contact form on their profile page, because the artist was taking their time, and they're going through one, writer after another, listening to song after song. So it becomes kind of a lengthy process, and they were not submitting leads. And I was doing the same thing. I was sending 2 or 3 songs and then saying, if you like this, I'd be glad to send you 2 or 3 more songs. Also, check out my profile page on gospelsongwriter.com. So I know that works. And you remember in the last video I just recently sent you, I told you we tried some things in the past, and I noticed that certain things we tried, certain components would work and certain components would not work. Well, this is one of the things I was talking about. Because the profile page, the demo page was working pretty good, but they weren't sending the leads. The artist was not submitting a song search request. And so I decided to discontinue the profile pages on gospelsongwriter.com for that reason. Well, 2 reasons. One is because of that reason, and 2 is we had several writers that were not conducting themselves according to the rules and regulations of how to use our profile page system. And those rules and regulations was to help them, and they just were a little bit arrogant and wanted to do their own thing, and those writers are now gone. So, but anyway, so what I'm thinking about is this. What do you think about me creating a profile page system, a demo page service, on a separate website? And that way you can do that. You can say, okay, here's 2 or 3 of my most well-crafted songs. I'll be happy to email you 2 or 3 more. And also check out my demo page. And then give them the address, the URL to your demo page on the website I'm considering creating. That way they're separate. You still have the ability to have, the demo page, but not so in such a way it hinders you from getting leads through gospelsongwriter.com. Yeah. Now, there are some websites out there, again, like SoundCloud and Reverb Nation, that you could probably go and get a free demo page. But they are a little techy for some writers. They're not as user-friendly as you would think. Once you get on there, you'll see what I mean. Some of our writers do have a profile page on websites like that. And again, I've sent several writers to Reverb Nation. But what if I created a website that had a demo page service like that, and it was real easy to use, simple 1, 2, 3 to use, and also 2, I would be available for writers who either just really don't want to mess with techie stuff like that or don't have time. Now, it would be a paid service. You would pay a fee every month, not outrageous fee, but you'd pay a fee every month to have your demo page. And also there would be a fee for me to help people who needed me to help them, put their demo page together. So that way those fees would help sponsor, gospelsongwriter.com and what I'm doing here. Sounds like a good idea, but I want to get your input. So if you will, please email me. Tell me what you think, negative or positive, what you like, what you don't like about it. And I appreciate it bunches. So anyway, I hope this video has brought you value today on how many songs to send a singer at one time. God bless you. I appreciate you. Talk to you later.